Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Real Tigger here, bringing you guys another tutorial where this one will be on Falsebook, and it's going to be Falsebook has a lot of components like the ICs and such, which I'll be getting into later because I've started to learn them a bit. But this one will basically just be the simple sort of square brackets of simple items that allow you to do, just all out easy things to create small traps and all that sort of stuff. So first one we're going to be starting with are doors. Each of these are just examples you'll see along the way. So a door simply consists of 3 block wide surface with a sign in the middle, which you can see my sign hidden under here. So you can then have door up in the middle block of the middle, just sort of in the middle of the structure that you're building. And then you need another sign right in the middle of the stone here, which is going to be called door down. And then that allows you to toggle it. In my case, I have a sign here. So as you can see, I'm toggling that with the lever, which pretty much allows me to suffocate Shikali, as you can see. But yeah, that's a door down. So you simply have the sign in the middle of the 3 blocks, and then another sign in the middle of the top 3 blocks, and that allows you to toggle the central blocks within that on and off. And there's the example again, in case you guys need it. Alright. So going on to the next one, which will be a bridge, and these pretty much allow for you to have at one point a lava pit, and say you got your house on the other side, you can simply toggle that with a sign. Both of these work with redstone, so you can toggle them with levers and such, so then you can turn the bridge on, and then you can get back here and right clicking the sign does just the same as using the redstone. So then you can toggle that on and off, as we got Lord trying to push Shikali in the lava. And this one's just an example of a hidden one, where you can toggle it on and off. And as you can see down here, we have a sign. That sign is simply the bridge one. And then mirrored on the other side of that one is another bridge, which is in the exact same position as that one. And this one's exactly the same sort of thing as door up, but simply on a vertical, horizontal pattern, with the sign in the middle of the 3 blocks, and it's only 3 wide. And then the length you'd like, with the sign back underneath, perpendicular to the other sign. And that allows you to pretty much toggle it on and off with redstone, as I showed you before, which allows you to create some sort of hidden things in that. So the next one will be lifts, and these things are really handy. They're probably my favorite ones out of all these, simply because they're like miniature teepees up and down. So these ones are not powered by redstone. You can flick them on and off, but it does not do anything to the sign. But when you go up and right click the sign, you can see here I have a large structure above me. If I right click the sign, I'll TP up to here, and then I right click again, and I'll go back down. So this one simply consists of a lift up one and a lift down one, and you're actually able to use these. So see how I have a long platform along here? Say if I want to stand underneath that block there, I simply right click the sign while standing on that block, and it TPs me relative to the block above me. And this will only work if you don't have it disconnected. So if you have it disconnected like this, if I try and lift down, lift up, which allows for some pretty, like sophisticated traps and that, so you can like move out a bit more and simply right click, and then next thing you know, you find yourself on that simple floating platform. So these are really handy in that, from getting up large levels and that. You can put them through many floors. So say if I had stone there, you would still go through it, stone there, you'd still go through it. So that all works very well. And here's just a little example. You can stand directly on the block and right click a sign, it'll take you directly to the sign. Or you can stand back on a relative block to it and right click a sign, and you'll end up right below that block that you were standing on when you right clicked it. Next to this one will be the gate, and this gate is quite simply, you put fences along the top and a simple sort of structure. You can pretty much put any sort of structure. This one you just need a sort of trial and error with. It's just all about mucking around with it and seeing how it goes. So you can right click, toggle it on, those things stay there. So this will be your original structure here. You just simply build a nice simple stone outline and some fences along the top, and you can toggle it on and off. And that pretty much allows for obviously stopping intruders, and you can have one on the other side. That allows you to toggle it either side. It works perfectly fine. And over here is an example of a smaller one, showing that size doesn't really matter, and showing that you can also have multiple signs on the same gate area. So I can have one above and below, and also on the other side here I have another one again. and I have set up a kind of secret redstone path here that simply goes under and around, and that would allow you to turn it off and turn it back on again, allowing for control of the gate without having signs on the outside of it, or at least not visible. So yeah, that's pretty much the simple ones. I don't believe I've missed any. If I have, feel free to ask me in the comments anything that you may need help with, any questions and that about the plugin. For those of you wondering, I am on the server Savage Realms, and these are three members that wish to be in the video. And over here is just my little summary thing that I have made for you guys. Alright, so we have the door down and the door up, which was the first one, which simply allows you to toggle on and off with the door down and the door up. Door down, door up, sorry. So that one consists of simply having the bottom block in the middle of the 3 blocks to say here's the outside block, here's the other outside block, and then you have the sign right in the middle, and then one relative up from that, which will be in the same sort of context in the middle of 3 blocks. Next to that, we now have the example of a bridge. So there will be the simple bridge sign here, and then along the horizontal axis of that you have another bridge sign here, and then you simply right click them or use redstone to toggle that one on and off as well. There's also the lift up and lift down, which we saw, where you simply can right click the sign. You can't use redstone on that one, but you can right click the sign to go up and down, and that one allows for some easy movement through terrain and all that sort of stuff, and allows for underground bases and all that sort of good stuff. And lastly, we have the gate, which was a simple sort of example, which allows you to just simply toggle off fences going down or up, and you know, just allows for you to stop intruders and that, while also having a medieval sort of look in that. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe and rate, and ask any questions you have about the plugin in the comments. And feel free to subscribe for my next video, where I'll be doing the ICs, which consist of the square bracket MC and then 4 letters or whatever it is afterwards. So I'm going to show you guys some of the basic ones of that. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I tried to make it as easy as I could. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you all later. And as one of these guys quoted, there has to be some sort of excitement in my videos, or otherwise it just ain't Tigger. So we're going to finish this with a bang by simply blowing the guys up. We're not going to blow the server up, but we're going to blow these guys up. So they're going to come on over. It's lagging a bit, but that's alright. So let's finish this with a bang. Farewell, fellow Savage Realms players, and thank you for being with me in the video. Alright, hope you guys have enjoyed. Here's a last look of this, and here's a simple look of these. Alright, so go ahead and go back through the video, whatever you need to, just to go back and check on it. And yeah, alright, see you guys later. See you in the next video. Bye.